My name's Jim Hampton. I've been a member of Pleasant Masonic Lodge 134 for about 14, 15 years now. Our Masonic Lodge does a fundraiser every year, FRITE Lodge, haunted house. I have always been one to want to help people. I joined the volunteer fire department when I turned 16 out here in this very same township. I lost the edge of a firefighter when my son was born. I just didn't have it anymore. I couldn't do what I did. There was a void for several years, and like I say, when I joined the lodge, that's when we came up with the idea, or I came up with the idea for FRITE Lodge. I asked for a 3 to 5 year commitment. Nothing happens, you know, in 3 years. I knew it was going to take at least 3 years to get off the ground. The stress is a roller coaster. From January in the design phase, January's floor plan, February's room options. When we start, it takes about 4 or 5 people. We have a fake wall that we hide everything behind, haunted house in a box. We drop that wall down and unload the walls. And the walls themselves go up in probably 3 or 4 evenings. After that comes the time-consuming part. Just to base coat, paint a room is 4 hours, you know, and there's 16 rooms down there. The time adds up. You go to detail. You go to props. For just an 1,800 square foot haunt, it takes every bit of 2.5 to 3 months to build. You'll never see a Michael Myers or a Jason. We don't do trademark characters here. We kind of have our own. We have our own style, and it's a 50s style haunt. We have some pneumatic props. We have some electronics props, but I count on my actors to truly scare you.
Do you want to be a clown?
It takes 50 people a night to pull this off. I have maybe 10 lodge brothers. The rest are members of the community. Randy Gibson. Randy acted here our second year. He was not a lodge brother at the time. You're not required to be a lodge brother to work the haunt. Our third year, Randy got involved in the build process. The fourth year, he was involved in the design and build. And I couldn't do it without Randy. I won't do it without Randy. Randy is our makeup artist. Randy will do 20 actors makeup in 2 hours and then go be an outside character. The people of the community that want to help, we won't turn anybody away. We have actors as young as 13, 14. We had an actor as old as 83 who had to leave at 10 o'clock every night because that was his bedtime. We keep the younger actors in a cage or behind a wall in a drop window where they can't be touched.
Please keep me out!
You know where he is! He won't tell me where he is!
Please! I'm down here! He has me locked
have to learn to read people. And it's a true art. You have to decide within 2 seconds maybe how close you're going to get to a person. You see them before they see you. How are they going to react when they see you? You know, have they been drinking? You have to pick up on all that. But once you figure that scare, you're hooked. That's why we've got several actors that have been back for 10 years, 9 years. They love it. It's become a family. I mean, it's strange. It's a different style, a different type of person. And I have to say myself, I'm not an uppity person by any means, but some of these actors that I've met are people that I wouldn't even look at, you know, walking down the street. But I've met them, I've talked to them, and it's a unique group of people that do this kind of thing. We have one in particular that 2 years ago, Vic, he wouldn't talk to anybody. We've put him in the last 2 years into an acting role where he has to stop the customer and talk to him. Last year, Vic had a position that I did not act in. I could not fill Vic's shoes.
Now, come on, this way. Hurry, hurry, now. You see this man on the wall right here? Now, I've been for 16 years now. I've chased them all across the states. Idaho, New Mexico, Arizona, Washington.
Vic is 16 years old. He did an amazing job. I couldn't do it. So it's neat to see these guys grow and come out of their shell. And like I said earlier, once you figure out your scare, it's on. It's hard to explain because they volunteer, because they help. We get these, and I'll call them kids because some of them are 25, 26 years old now, but to me they're still kids because I saw them when they were 16. They could be anywhere in September and October. Bonfires, school parties, hanging out with their friends, but they're here every night. And they work in the loud noises for 5-6 hours at a time. It's been an amazing 10 years. A lot of work, wouldn't trade it for anything. I've learned a lot. I've grown along with the actors. I've grown along with the community. It's been fun. It's truly been fun. I was ready for it to end after 3. It was very disheartening. I was told by Justin, the brother who got me started on this, was build it and they will come. It's not that easy. Advertising takes big money. That's something we don't have. We have grown a steady 10% every year. I'm happy with that. This year we're even with last year. It's not as easy as build it and they will come. It takes a lot of work to get the word out. T-shirts, flyers, word of mouth, social media. A 10% growth isn't bad. I have tried over the years to train my replacement. I'm not getting any younger. I'm gonna be honest with you. Randy and I are burnt out. It is 3 to 4 months steady of our life right here. I can't speak until January because my wife told me I wasn't allowed to. She knows it's an emotional roller coaster. She's seen it. She knows I'm burnt out with a week to go in the season. Time will tell. We'll see if anybody steps up.